Hey guys, it's Midnight Leo, and today I'm here with a new video. In this video we're going to be talking about killers. So basically your objective as a killer, the differences in killers, and maybe some tips here and there. So if you're not familiar with Last Year is a 6-player game where 5 people play as survivors and 1 person plays as a killer. So as a killer, your objective is to kill all the survivors, but you don't necessarily have to kill them all, since you can distract them from doing their objectives, and there's only 15 minutes in the game, so as long as you distract them enough so that they don't complete any objectives, then that'll result in a win. So here you can see that every single killer has different emotes. They also have different skins. When I started off this game, I didn't know that you could customize their skins or emotes, so that's why I like showing you guys. So whenever you first start a game, you'll be told to choose your fiend deck. So what this basically means is you have to choose 3 killers that you want to play as in this game. So if you don't, whoever you don't put into your fiend deck, you won't be able to play as them for the whole game. And you can only switch to a different killer once or if the survivors manage to kill you. And our first killer here is the Strangler, and every killer has a unique weapon. And this killer, the Strangler, has a hook or a chain. I'm not sure what they call it, but you basically hook a survivor and you can pull them towards you. And they can cancel this by pressing the F key whenever there's another survivor near them that prevents them from getting hooked. And I like placing traps around, so to hopefully hook someone and then throw them into the trap, which makes it easier to attack them and then kill them. You can also hook them, and then if there's a height nearby, you could just throw them off and it should down them, which gives you the ability to kill them. And every killer has ambush spots. Ambush spots for the Strangler are vents, which whenever there's a survivor that passes nearby, you can instantly kill them. Of course, all these traps and all these ambush spots can be detected if the enemy has a scout on their team. And here we have the Slasher. The Slasher, in my opinion, is the strongest. At least his weapon is the strongest, since it only takes 2 or maybe 3 hits for them to go down. Also, I have a guide about survivors, so if you haven't watched that yet, make sure you go do so. Also, when you're performing a kill, you can't be damaged, which is why he's glowing green. And as a Slasher, you can ambush the survivors from skylights. Our next killer is the Giant. As a Giant, you can grab survivors and just throw them anywhere. You can throw them off of heights as well, but I would recommend throwing them into corners. Maybe it'll make it easier to hit them. The Giant is also really slow. You can also sprint as the Giant by pressing the scroll on the mouse. And you can ambush survivors as a giant from certain walls in the map, which again will instantly kill them. So once you down a survivor as a giant, you can still pick them up. You just grab them, and once they're down, if you throw them against the wall or just throw them anywhere, they should die, which takes less time than performing a whole kill animation. As a spider, her unique ability is to throw poison. As you can see here, poison damages them and it should slow them down a bit. And you can also attack them with using the claws or arms, not sure what to call it. You can also ambush survivors by certain holes throughout the map. So as every killer, you can go into predator mode by pressing the left control key. You can only go into predator mode if you're behind an object, or if no survivors are looking in your direction. The same thing applies for getting out of predator mode. You have to be behind an object or where there is no survivors. Predator mode gives you the ability to basically stalk survivors and see what they're doing, and you can also tell by these arrows you can enter ambush spots or you can fast travel. You can also get out of predator mode by being behind an object, as you can tell here. And as you can tell at the top left side of the screen, you can see the objective and what the survivor's current objective is. You can also see the person's name along with their health indicator, and in the center of the screen you can see a circle that indicates your special ability. And here, every time you perform a kill, you have the option to either stay visible or go into predator mode right after ending the kill. You can also place traps on these trap doors and also place poison in certain areas where the survivors can search through, which will intoxicate them and disorient them, basically make them easier to attack. You can also see your health at the bottom right side of the screen. And if you hold the tab key, you can see the current objective along with the time, the map. You can see who's dead, what class they are. So overall, this screen gives you a lot of information, and I would recommend placing traps, as you can see here. Placing traps where so survivors won't be able to follow you in case you need to escape. And at the end of the game, you get this results page with a summary of who died and who escaped. You also get your cards and your tokens. Well, that's it for this video, so make sure to subscribe. Also, any feedback is welcome down in the comments, so if I missed something or if there's something else you want to know, make sure to comment down below. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and bye.